Hi, everyone. This is Trevor. Today, we're working on an OAuth authentication lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. It is stealing OAuth access tokens via an open redirect. So I'm going to do this live on Twitch, and I will record it, or I'm recording it also. I'll edit that and put it on YouTube. Again, let me know what you think about this. I'd appreciate that. All right, the lab uses OAuth service to allow users to log in with a social media account. Flawed validation in the OAuth service, remember that, makes it possible to leak access token to arbitrary pages. And then we've got an open redirect. So arbitrary pages, open redirect on the client application. To solve the lab, identify an open redirect. Use this to steal an access token for the admin user's account. Use the access token to obtain admin's API key and submit the solution provided in the lab banner. You cannot access the admin's API keys by simply logging into their account on the client application. Admin user will open anything you send from the exploit server, and they always have an active session with OAuth service. And there's credentials. Sweet. All right, let's check it out. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I'd appreciate that. Always like hearing how things are going. It's getting dark. I may need to turn on my overhead light here in a little bit. All right, as soon as this comes up, make sure we got everything else ready. We're good to go. We got our lab. Let's set up our script, I guess, first. So we'll take this and we'll go here and do Python utils create with that. And this is going to create our script. Let me copy this out, paste it so it's in the history. Looking good. Let's check what the flow, right? What it looks like, and then we'll look for the open redirect. So we're going to the social media site. Here's where we'll log in with the Wiener Peter. And is it, well, let's do this. Wiener Peter. And then we should be redirected back. And then we can both review that, how it does it, and we can check the, it's not super fast, which is a little annoying. I can deal with not super fast as long as it's not super slow. Okay, continue. Let's see here. So here's the OAuth callback. Oh, look at this. So this is the implicit trust and not the other one, whatever that one was. And I knew that because of the pound sign. So here's my account, and we can see API key is hidden. Let's look at this process. Target. I actually want proxy HTTP history. And let's go. So here's where we got the social, and there's where we start putting it through. Does it say via an open redirect? arbitrary pages, access token. All right, nothing. Okay, so we send the client ID. We have the redirect URI, and we've got a nonce that's sent with it. We go through the interaction, and then here's where we logged into the social media account. Boom, we got our auth. We're going back to the interaction, and then we are confirming this is the, yeah, sure, go ahead, allow them to access the stuff. And then here's the redirect back. So it's going to OAuth callback with a pound access token, expires in token type bearer, scope, open profile, email. Interesting. And here's that get call. Here's the JavaScript. So this is what we need to look through. Euro scheme token. So it's looking for the access token, and then it's going to fetch the /me with the token it got from the URL in the authorization header, application JSON, and then it fetches authenticate post with J. So it the response from this, it's gonna process it in JSON and then do this, send this post, email, sub, username, and then token. And then document.location, then it's going to redirect to the root page. All right. So here's the options request to check access control, allow origin. That came back okay. So it does the get with the authorization bearer and gets the API key. Interesting. So this is the call we need to get, the get me, to get the admin's API key. Post authenticate with that token. So, and that's in the bearer. Let's work back a little bit. So I want to go to this one. So it's this access token we want to try to get, but I think so. And then this redirect URI, hopefully we can send that somewhere and then open redirect. And then we're going to use that token in the authorization bearer to retrieve the API key. All right, let's try to find an open redirect in this application. What does an open redirect look like? Open redirect. It can't be, I don't think it can be in like the refer or any of that. Let's just browse around a little bit. Open up fake news. It is getting dark. I'm going to have to blah at blah.com, and we'll post that. There's also this next post. Look, I think that's where it is. All right, let's see what happens here. But this looks like, because it has path equals, How are we going to do that? Open a redirect. Post next. I think this is it. Let's inspect. Does it have any kind of... How does this get built? Get post for CSS lab header blank submit leaner blog post post 6. Oh, that's just the image. Section comment post comment input pattern. That's fine. Right here. Post next path. I'm pretty sure this is it. What is going on here? Why isn't this submitting? Gosh. It's very annoying. Let's go. Let's send one of these to... Send this one to repeater. And let's play around with that. Timeout, not found. You annoying. Let's play around with that thing. This has me all confused. Right down here. / post. Let me just copy all of this. Go to repeater and paste it here. And then let's go here and send it. Redirect to there. Let's try like PortSwigger. HTTPS. Redirect to PortSwigger. So there's our open redirect. How do we use it? Damn it. I haven't figured out that one totally yet. We want the... If we add in a path, we may be able to get... So this location... What if we copy this URL? Copy URL. Go to proxy or try to... Let's do this. My account. We're going to log out. And then we're going to turn on the proxy. And when we do the OAuth authentication, we're going to try to proxy it through or the redirect URL, URI, whatever, to... so if I click my account, I think I need it right now. Proxy, intercept on. We'll click my account. We're going to forward this. Get social login. We're going to forward that because the host is still this server. Get Academy header. Origin. Host is fine. Here, we're going to change this to copy URL. Proxy. Here, except for we're going to do path equals like that. And then, so when it gets redirected back, all that stuff will get concatenated here, except for it will be with the pound sign. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's just try it and see what happens. I'm going to turn intercept off. Yeah, because I'm not going to, well, I'll leave it on just in case. And we'll see how things go. Bad request. What? Redirect URI did not match any of the client's registered redirect URIs. Dang. Okay. No problem. We can do, let's go proxy original. So this one, edited request, we're going to send this to repeater. Here, we're going to go proxy. I'm going to copy the original request. This went to OAuth callback. Copy. Go here up. To repeater. And here I'm going to put OAuth callback. Boom. What about that? Hey, that freaking worked. OAuth callback. Let's follow the redirection. 404 not found. Get OAuth path equals. But we did get it to go to the redirect. Path. How do we get, what if we do, how do we get that pound sign to not be a pound sign? Because that's going to screw things up. Post next, path, boom. Application not found. Why isn't this found? We're getting, this worked, but application not found. We got the refer, but that didn't have what we want. I think we're close. Repeater. If we do OAuth callback, so here's the post next. What if we put slash OAuth callback in the path? Put it here. So this will work, right? I expect this to work. But will the other one, this one, if I do slash post slash next path equals that. Dang it, I hate that I can't see what's going on. I want OAuth callback. Like that. Would this work? No. That one doesn't. So we have to have OAuth callback here, it looks like. And then we can't do this. Try one more time. That redirected fine. /post /next /post /next path equals, right? Next path equals. Well, I need to URL encode this. And this. And this. No, okay. This will 302 path equals. But when I follow this redirection, we get a 404 and none of that stuff is here. What about doing... And the problem is we need that. Open redirect. How do we redirect it? Well, with this pound sign. We have two problems. I guess first I need to figure out how we can actually reach post next if we can't do boom boom, right? What about like boom boom? No, that won't work. And I tried this. Fix one issue at a time. Number one, reach post next. And then we'll try to get, so really I need to be working here. So I want /OAuth -call back. This is what we're working with. OAuth callback. And then this doesn't work. I need to turn on, well, whatever. It's just going to be dark for a little while. I'm slouching more, so. Not found. How else do we get like a directory traversal with callback? I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. And we can't do it. This, if we do, what else can go here? how can we get this? This is the other end, right? Post next. If we go like boom, boom, post next path equals slash and then control U. This will 400. I'm expecting. I'm going in circles. 400. Redirect URI. I don't think we can. This, I haven't given it a really good chance, but how do we get this or this? We could send it to intruder. We need, yeah, let's do, we've got the open redirect. We need some kind of like traversal so that we can end this request on OAuth callback and but end up at post next path, right? So let me go here, send to intruder. On intruder, I'm going to clear, and I am going to, I think I'm going to, what am I, add right there. Maybe. This seems like not the right thing, but simple list, we want from list directories, RF fuzzing, path traversal. I don't know what the difference is between this one and the other one. A single file. What's the other one? Okay. Yeah. And then replace file with, we can try that. So we want positions slash, what does it, let me look at this. So we want positions, this, control X, this, and then in payloads, we want to add a rule, match replace, boom, file, match regex. So does that mean I have to escape these? Place with this. So backslash. I don't really know. Let's start the attack and we'll test it. All right. That actually looks right. Looks like we did it right. First one was there. Then this one was %2e. Do we want to URL encode it? Well, yeah. %2e post. We don't want to URL encode that. No, let's kill this. Discard and no. or at least not the forward dots and forward slashes. Let's send this. Yeah, that's what we want. 879. So we'll see how this works. All we're trying to do is to be able to find some combination that would allow us to reach post next path. We should put we should make this the real thing. So I'm going to discard. Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, burp's coming all right. So I am working on, this lab, stealing OAuth access tokens via an open redirect. So I'm just trying to work through what I want, what I need is to be able to have this OAuth callback, copy, intruder, slash, and then somehow get to this post next path, which is an open redirect. That's the goal I'm trying to do right now. And so get OAuth callback is right. So somehow if I need this in the URL and I need to end up on this page. So I'm trying to do an intruder that will do path or directory traversal to go from, this requirement to this requirement. See how that works. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck. Really hoping something here will pop. Double encoding, I didn't think of that. %5C. Hey, so I was playing around with this. This is the next day. I still can't get it to work in Repeater, but I just got it to work in the browser. And I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, except for it may even be the session cookie, and that's why it was found. So let's take this, copy, go to Repeater, and add that here. And see if we get it found. No. What's the difference? I'm going to send this request to compare. As soon as I can send to compare. And then I'm going to go proxy, send this to compare. And I'm going to look at the differences. Compare words. What? One of these. Oh. I get it. No, I guess I don't. The OAuth, so if I go to proxy, so here's the get with the OAuth client. OAuth callback. and then we get redirected to this URL, which the browser must convert to. That's got to be it. The browser must do it. So if I copy this and paste it in the browser, will it work? Yes, it works in the browser, but not in Burp. That's good to know. Okay, so that's why I was unable to solve this on my own, because I was only using Burp. And no, I didn't think about the browser being important. All right, well, so this is how we'll solve it. I guess we can start writing the script. The script we're going to need to do, let's see, one log. Do we need to log in? No. All we need to do is create exploit, which is a redirect here. Create exploit. And deliver it to the victim. The exploit should redirect or change the, redirect, we'll call it redirect the victim to the social sign in, and social sign in, whatever, with, sorry, I'm trying to work through. All right, so we need this to redirect the victim, right? It's gonna hit the exploit server with the pound, I don't even see it here, but with this stuff, and we need the access token. So JavaScript to extract access token, and then once that's done, I need to get the access token. Sorry. Get access token. So I'll probably we'll extract the access token, send to whatever that is, exploit server. Then we'll go visit the exploit server logs and get the access token, and then use that to, how do we do the, once we sign in, my social login, auth client, so we get back this token, we get, and then we can, once we have the access token, we can run this this request here to /me, to request /me with the token in auth bearer. All right, that's the plan. And then we'll submit API, and that will solve it. So let me move this to screen 3, and let's start solving this one. Pretty sure I've already got the script ready to go. Authentication bypass, no. stealing that one. Vim stealing. All right. It was a very frustrating one, but we got it in the end. So let's build the URL that we're going to deliver. So URL equals, we need to get the exploit URL. So blog.exploit, like get, what is it? I need utils site. It's up here. I can do up exploit. Get exploit URL. Dot get exploit URL. Exploit URL equals. All right. We need the OAuth server. How do we get the OAuth server? Go. I mean, we can, I guess, just click on. All we need is the OAuth server. If we click on my account, we're redirected. Get right here. If we go social login, we're now redirecting. So this is I can extract it from there, I guess, if I just get the social login. All right. So blog.get response blog.base URL plus social login resp equals, and then log.debug resp.text. Let's try running this. Clear. It is Python stealing -d, and then this. And we need to extract this. So let's just copy this. Pattern equals R. We want single double quote. Paste that. Dot ashes question mark, and we don't care about this whole thing. We can just capture until /auth. /auth. And in fact, we only want the domain, right? So we can just do like that. Now let's check for any characters that will screw us up. All of that looks fine. And then we want to save this. We want the OAuth domain equals blog.extract text pattern resp.text print log.debug OAuth domain. Let's check that. Perfect. Now we can build the URL. So URL equals, oh, we need more stuff from this too, I'm sure. So we need URL equals HTTPS, boom, OAuth, domain, /auth, $client ID equals. Let's extract the, do the kind of the same thing here, but for the client ID, pattern, client ID equals, the pattern's going to be what? Let's just do client underscore ID equals. Client underscore ID equals, and then we'll end it at the ampersand redirect. Ampersand redirect URI. Boom. Client ID log.info gosh, URL. All right, so we've got /auth question mark client ID. We need redirect URI. Ampersand redirect URI equals, and then we need our lab ID. So this is blog.base URL. That'll have the end here, and then we need OAuth -call back. Boom, 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 boom. Post next question mark path equals, and here we need the exploit URL. Exploit URL. I don't know if that ends in a slash or not. /exploit. Let's just try it. And response type equals token and nonce. We're going to need to grab that. Equal. Let's do equals nonce. And scope equals open ID %20 profile %20 email. All right, let's grab the nonce. We'll do it the same here. Change word nonce. Pattern for the nonce will just be nonce equals. Whoops. And then we'll end it at the scope. Perfect. Let's check that. This is the URL. So copy address. OAuth. Auth question mark client ID. So client ID equals, we've got the client ID, and redirect URI is that looks right. Path equals exploit server /exploit. That looks right. Token, nonce, fine, scope. That looks good to me. Sweet. All right, that's the URL. Now we need to, so let's put this all in a function def create exploit, and this is gonna, the whole point of this function is to create the exploit that we then blog can post. We've got the URL, and the exploit needs to do two things, right? We need to, one, force the user to this URL, and then two, extract the access token. And when I was looking at the solution, I did see how they did it, and they did it with an if statement in the JavaScript that I actually think is pretty cool. So I'm going to use this also. And what it does, let's paste it here, is it checks the window.location for a hash. If it has one, we're going to extract the hash. If not, we're going to redirect them. So exploit payload equals, let's do triple quote and script and script. We'll do 2 spaces if document.location.hash. So if there is no hash, we're going to, and I need to double these. We're going to send them to window.location equals single quote URL. That looks good. And then we'll do else window.location equals boom plus document.location.hash.substring 1. And that's just saying, visit this URL, and this URL, visit the root / whatever's values in the hash. And that way, in the log, we'll be able to extract this. In fact, let's make it even easier. Wow. Exploited. Question mark. I don't know. I don't know if that makes a big deal or not. There's the exploit payload. So we are going to put an F here so that the URL gets filled out. Let's do log.info exploit payload, and we can comment out this, and this. Run this and check out. Oh, well, it would help if we create exploit and actually call blog. Okay, window location looks good to me. Payload equals, and then we will return exploit payload. Now we're going to post that. So blog dot, what is it? Exploit, post exploit right there. Blog dot post exploit. What do we need? Response file. We don't care what the file name is. Only that they go visit. So it has to be the same as what we have here. And since we have, where is it? /exploit right there. We need it to be on /exploit. Text HTML is cool. We just need to change the response body. Response body equals payload. Okay. Boom. Create an exploit, deliver the victim. So now we need to extract the, and we have some exploit, some extract. Delete Carlos. Extract victim logs. Ha. So here we're going to do logs equals blog.extract victim logs. I don't think this needs anything. It does not. And this is going to grab any logs that have, and multiple, that start with 10.0. Once we have the logs, let's take, there will be multiple. So we need to then pull out we need to extract text. Yeah. Blog.extract text from logs. Pattern logs. So let's extract the access. What is it going to be? It's going to be access token, where I want to look at this. Yeah, right here. So access token to the ampersand. Will that be a real ampersand, or will that be... This must have been... What is the client? User agent. All right, so redirect there. Redirecting to location. It's going to be a real ampersand. So we want to extract access token equals to ampersand expires. And we want that to be the last one, right? What does this return? I think extract multiple returns a list. Okay, so we can do logs equal this. No, we can do if what the heck? Log. We need to go reverse order, check if access to, it should be in the last one. So if access token, and it is underscore, right? It is in logs -1. If that phrase is in, then we want access token equals, and then we'll extract it. So blog.extract text pattern logs -1 pattern equals our single quote access token equals question mark 2 ampersand expires, right? 2 ampersand expires. Single quote. Log.info access token. And we'll do like else. We'll move this. So what if it's not in the last one? It really should be. We'll just error for now. Log.error. Could not find access token sys.exit -1. All right. We've got a lot. What is this? Extract victim logs. This needs, oh, we need a text. So we need to get the logs. Check live. Which is where we can get response. Don't I have like a log? Exploit. Get exploit log. Okay. And that only needs self. So logs get exploit log. That should return fine. Logs equals get exploit log dot text, and then here we're gonna put logs. Blog. Let's actually, because I don't want this exploit log. I don't want it the same name as the other one. Exploit log. Okay. Let's try that. We can put all that into a function too, like extract the access token. Could not find pattern in text. Here was the what? Access token equals here. Oh, we've got the, dang it. Amp single quote. Boom. There's our access token. And then with that, we will then do send a request to the /me. We're going to get /me with that as a bearer. So blog dot get response to blog dot base URL plus me headers equals headers. That should be all we need. Headers equals boom authorization bearer boom access token. Throw an F there. Resp equals. I didn't log it. Log.info resp.text. And I have no sleep between the exploit and here. I should probably build in a little import time. While it's worked every single time, I'd feel better. if we did time dots. We don't need a lot. Let's just do 2 seconds. And let's see what that request. We got a 404. Why? Oh, because it's to the OAuth. The OAuth. And not to, yeah. Which, what do we have? We have the OAuth domain in here. Let's just return exploit payload, comma, OAuth domain. I don't know. This doesn't seem like the best idea, but it's easy. Create payload, OAuth domain, get response, HTTP, F, HTTPS, OAuth domain /me. Something like that. Let's try that. Let's also fix this line so it's not so long while we're waiting. So I'm going to remove the F, put it open parentheses. I'm going to find a place to... yeah, we got it. Okay, so I'm going to find a place to break it. We'll break it after right here. I'm going to put a double quote, enter, double quote, and then find another place, which will be here, double quote, enter, double quote, and then close the parentheses, and then we'll add back in the F's. So need one there, need one there, and need one there. Boom. Here, response. So if we just do like JSON log.info response.json, we should then have a dictionary object which we can pull the API key from. And then we just need to submit that solution. Bound method. I thought maybe it's like that. It's got to be like that. Okay, so API key equals resp.json of, what is it? API key? API key, like that. Log.info API key. Let's delete this, run this, and then we'll figure out how to submit that, which I think submit right there. So we just need self and solution. So blog.submit solution API key blog.is solved. Let's get our... So this was an interesting one. I had a lot of trouble with it. And you know, if you watched the video, you saw that the URL didn't work in Burp, but would work in the browser. Check and solve, lab is solved. Sweet. And that was the biggest issue I had, or that I ran into. I kept trying to use Burp to get the redirect working, and it just wouldn't. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have thought about it. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.